A Facebook whistleblower has told US lawmakers that she believes Facebook's products harm children, stoke division, and weaken democracy.
Are advertisers withdrawing in the last few days because of the Facebook files and the whistleblower? Are you seeing damage to the business, the bottom line of the business?
Facebook never set out to prioritize polarizing divisive content. It just happened to be a side effect of choices they did make.
So one of the most interesting whistleblower stories for me would be the one from Facebook, basically. So as you all know, we'll get deep into that story too. But the one for Facebook is, in my opinion, the most interesting whistleblower story, and that's what I'm going to talk about today. So you may ask, what is a whistleblower? A whistleblower is a person who, in an organization, in a government organization, private organization, any kind of organization, where the person is telling about what's going on in the company. If there's some wrongdoings happening in the company, that guy would be out there telling the people that there is something going on in the company or in the organization. So people should, it's basically, as the word explains, the word means whistleblower. So they blow the whistle about some wrongdoings happening in the company or in the organization. Haugen, a former Facebook employee who released tens of thousands of damaging documents about inner workings, traveled to London from US for a parliamentary hearing and gave a qualified backing to the UK government proposals to regulate social media platforms and make them take some responsibility for content on their sites. As we all know, the dangers of social media, they're not regulated as much as they should be, and because of that, it ends up hurting many people in different ways. One of the points Haugen said was, and I quote, there will be no will at top to make sure these systems are run in an adequately safe way until we bring in the counterweight. These things will be operated for the shareholders' interests and not for the public interest. She warned that Instagram, which is owned by Facebook, used by millions of children worldwide, may never be safe for preteens. However, said much of the blame for the world's increasingly polarized politics lay with the social networks and the radicalizing impact of services such as Facebook groups.
Part of why I came forward is that I am extremely worried about the condition of our societies, our condition of the global south, and the interaction of the choices Facebook has made and how it plays out more broadly.
These can encourage small and intense communities that breed conspiracy theories. Said, I am deeply concerned that they have made a product that can lead people away from their real communities uh, uh, and isolate them in these rabbit holes and these filter hobbies and bubbles. Because of Haugen's bravery, uh, Facebook had to change multiple rules because of the pressure mounted on them from different parliaments and different medias. Facebook got into a big scandal and they had to change multiple rules.